Hello, friends. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel SS Hub for Fundas and Concepts. Our today's topic is water. In my opinion, this topic is one of the most important topics because it emphasizes one of the most significant and important resource of our lifeline. You are perhaps aware that 22nd March is celebrated as the World Water Day. Have you ever felt a shortage of water at your home or at school? Your parents or teachers must very often be advising you not to waste water. No wonder we celebrate Water Day every year to attract the attention of everybody towards the importance of conserving water. The amount of water recommended by the United Nations for drinking, washing, cooking, and maintaining proper hygiene is a minimum of 50 liters per person per day. This amount is about 2.5 buckets of water per person per day. Is your family getting at least this much of water? If yes, you should consider yourself fortunate because millions of people in our country do not get enough water. What about your friends and their families? Share your experience with them. In some places, there is an acute shortage of water. Taps running dry, long queues for water, fights, marches, and protests for demand of water have become a common sight, especially during summers. Is it not true that we face acute shortage of water? The picture shown here explains the shortage of water very accurately. How much water is available? Look at the picture of the earth taken from space. Why does it appear blue? Surely you can guess. You are right. It is because earth consists of 71% of water on its surface. You are aware that about 71% of earth's surface is covered with water. Almost all the water on earth is contained in the seas and oceans, rivers, lakes, ice caps, as groundwater and in the atmosphere. However, most of this water is not fit for human consumption. The water that is fit for use is fresh water. Unfortunately, this is only 3% of total water on earth. Forms of water. Are you afraid that continuous use will someday exhaust all the water available for use? You know that water on the earth has been maintained for millions of years by various processes which make the water cycle. You know that when water circulates through the water cycle, it can be found in all the three forms, that is, solid, liquid, and gas. At any given time, somewhere on the earth, the solid form, snow and ice, is present as ice caps at the poles of the earth, snow covered mountains, and glaciers. Liquid water is present in oceans, lakes, rivers, and even underground. The gaseous form is the water vapor present in the air around us. The continuous cycling of water among its three forms keeps the total amount of water on earth constant even when the whole world is using it. In this picture, you can see a water cycle which involves four important processes, that is, precipitation, condensation, transpiration, and evaporation. Groundwater as an important source of water. If we dig a hole in the ground near a water body, we may find that the soil is moist. The moisture in the soil indicates the presence of water underground. If we dig deeper and deeper, we would reach a level where all the space between the particles of soils and gaps between rocks are filled with water. The upper limit of this layer is called the water table. The water table varies from place to place and it may even change at a given place. The water table may be at a depth of less than a meter or maybe several meters below the ground. The water found below the water table is called groundwater. What is the source of this groundwater? The rainwater and water from other sources such as rivers and ponds seeps through the soil and fills the empty spaces and cracks down deep below the ground. The process of seeping of water into the ground is called infiltration. The groundwater thus gets recharged by this process. At places, the groundwater is stored between layers of hard rock below the water table. This is known as an aquifer. Water in the aquifers can be usually pumped out with the help of tube wells or hand pumps. Depletion of water table. Water drawn from the underground gets replenished by seepage of rainwater. The water table does not get affected as long as we draw as much water as is replenished by natural processes. However, water table may go down if the water is not sufficiently replenished. This may happen due to many reasons. Increase in population, industrial and agricultural activities are some common factors affecting water table. Scanty rainfall is another factor that may deplete the water table. Yet, another factor affecting water table could be deforestation and decrease in the effective area for seepage of water. Let us discuss some of the factors responsible for depletion of water table. Increasing population. Increasing population creates demand for construction of houses, shops, offices, roads, and pavements. This decreases the open areas like parks and playgrounds. This in turn decreases the seepage of rainwater into the ground. What could be the consequence? Recall that a pucca floor does not allow water to seep easily, while in a grass lawn, water seeps through in no time. Moreover, a huge amount of water is required for construction work. Often groundwater is used for this purpose. So on the one hand, we are consuming more groundwater, and on the other, we are allowing less water to seep into the ground. This results in depletion of water table. In fact, the water table in some parts of many cities has gone down to alarmingly low levels. Increasing industries. Water is used by all the industries. Almost everything that we use needs water somewhere in its production process. The number of industries is increasing continuously. Water used by most of the industries is drawn from the ground. Agricultural activities. A majority of farmers in India depend upon rains for irrigating their crops. Irrigation systems such as canals are there only in few places. Even these systems may suffer from lack of water due to erratic rainfall. Therefore, farmers have to use groundwater for irrigation. Population pressure on agriculture forces increasing use of groundwater day by day. This results in depletion of water table. Distribution of water. The distribution of water over the globe is quite uneven due to a number of factors. Some places have good amount of rain and are water rich. On the other hand, there are deserts which have scanty rainfall. India is a vast country and the rainfall is not the same everywhere. Some regions have excessive rains while some others have very little rainfall. Excessive rains cause floods, whereas the absence of rains results in droughts. Therefore, some regions in our country may have floods while others may suffer from droughts at the same time. Water management. In many places, a regular supply of water is provided by a well-planned pipe system. When the civic authorities supply water through pipes, not all of it may reach the destination. You might have seen water supply pipes leaking and a lot of water gushing out of the pipes. It is the responsibility of the civic authorities to prevent such wastage of precious water. Mismanagement or wastage may take place at the level of individuals also. All of us knowingly or unknowingly waste water while conducting some of our daily activities, such as brushing teeth, shaving, bathing, washing, and during many other activities. Leaking taps is another source of huge water wastage. We waste water as though we do not need the water the next time. We have seen that most of the water that we get as rainfall just flows away. This is a waste of precious natural resource. The rainwater can be used to recharge the groundwater. This is referred to as water harvesting or rain harvesting. The picture shown here explains the mechanism of rain harvesting. When it rains, the rainwater on the roof seeps through a pipe which is connected to the roof. Through this pipe, the rainwater gets deposited into an underground storage tank. This is called rain harvesting system. What role you can play? Kids, you are the future of our country and you have a very important role to play. Have you ever shown concern if you saw a tap leaking in your house, school, or any other place? Leaking taps waste a lot of water. You must make efforts to stop this leakage. There are a number of ways you can adopt to minimize the wastage of water. Here are few examples through which you can do that. Turn off taps while brushing. Mop the floor instead of washing. Dig water harvesting pits to collect water during rainy season. Effect of water scarcity on plants. You must have seen potted plants wilting and ultimately drying up if they did not get water even for a few days. You have already learned in chapter 1 that plants need water to get nutrients from the soil to prepare their food. Just imagine the consequences if water is not available to plants. The green character of the planet shall be lost. This may mean the end of all life. For a world without plants shall mean no food, no oxygen, not enough rain, and innumerable other problems. Here is a success story in Rajasthan. Rajasthan is a hot and dry place. The challenge of natural scarcity of water was met by a successful experiment. A band of social workers has transformed a dry area in the Alwar district into a green place. They have revived 5 dried up rivers: Arveri, Ruparel, Sarsa, Bhagani, and Jahajwali by constructing water harvesting structures. The picture shown here is a water body in Alwar district. Let us summarize what we have learned in this chapter. Water is essential for all living beings. There can be no life without it. Water exists in 3 forms: solid, liquid, and vapor. Though water is maintained by the water cycle, yet there is an acute scarcity of water in many parts of the globe. There is an uneven distribution of water. Much of it has resulted from human activities. Rapid growth of industries, increasing population, growing irrigation requirements, and mismanagement are some of the causes for water shortage. We need to be worried about the wastage during the supply of water through pipes, the leaking taps in buildings and other places. Unnecessary use of water and overdrawing from groundwater should be avoided. Recharge of water to the ground should be increased. The need of the hour is that every individual uses water economically. Plants wilt and ultimately dry up if they are not watered for a few days. I thank you all for your listening. Please stay tuned to this channel for more updates. Cheers.